me, I've gotten to meet when she came into my freshman AP Human Geography class, and got to know her first day of school, typical stuff. You ask the kids, what do you do, where are you from, tell us a couple little things about you. And she knew I was the head basketball coach, and she had mentioned how she loved basketball. And so I said, hey, are you gonna try out? And she had mentioned how no, due to some complications she wouldn't be able to. So we kind of let it go there, and then kind of got to know her a little bit more as the semester went. And that's when she told me about what happened with her and why she wouldn't be able to play basketball. And so from that point, had a great year her freshman year, and I asked her if she would want to be a part of the team, and she started filming our basketball games from that point and has done it ever since, all 4 years of high school. She's been a great film artist for us and helped us a lot along the way. I found out about her story. So at 18 months, she told me she had AML leukemia, and she had to spend about a year in the hospital going through treatments and things like that. And when she got out, due to the chemo and radiation and everything, she also developed cardiomyopathy. And so that was why she wasn't able to play basketball. But she was told, her parents were told that she wouldn't make it out. And so from a young age, she was always overcoming things. And when she told me she wouldn't be able to play sports, I knew one way to help her out to be around sports was to ask her to be a film crew for us. And she did a great job with it. And I just seen her always put other people first. And so she never gave power to the obstacles that were in her way. And by not giving it power, she kind of took control of her life and did everything she wanted to do. And she told her in her story, I know a lot of assistance that she gives to people that are in her position. She's always going to help kids and raising money for the Children's Miracle Network, and just does a phenomenal job. And when I thought about what extraordinary kid she was and what Real Kid stands for, she was definitely the first thing that jumped in my head when I thought about it. At school, like I said, she jumps right in and helps out. She's been a part of our pageant program at St. James, doing the St. James pageants for years. And then outside of that, again, just a leader in the Children's Miracle Network and just fundraising. A lot of times people just look at themselves and focus on themselves and dwell on what they can do for themselves, but she's always been one that's dwelled on what she can do for others in her situation. And she's always been an inspiration to me. And I know I love having her in class, and she inspires me every single year with all the work that she does. And she's not going to change the world, just one person at a time, but she's always changing the world for the one person she's helping. And her focus is always putting other people first and doing the best that she can. And she's just a leader in that, and her leadership isn't through words, it's through action. So showing up every day, helping other people, there's a bullying prevention program she helps with. She helps veterans around, so she just takes a leadership active role, and it's all through action. None of it's going to be done, but hey, this is something we could do. She's always helping everybody through her actions, and her actions speak a whole lot louder than anybody else's words do. What makes me a real kid is exactly what I've seen in her for 4 years. Is a lot of kids just go through high school and just do the ordinary process. You show up to school, you do your homework, you go home, you show up to a couple events, but what makes the ordinary extraordinary is just doing a little extra, and she just does. She does a little bit extra in her schoolwork. She does a little bit extra in helping us with the filming and going and taking those long trips on the bus rides with us, and that little extra in going to Clemson on certain weekends to go do Miracle Network fundraisers and the dance fundraiser, going to help neighbors that are veterans, just helping them, bring them to doctor's appointments. She's just going that extra mile. And a lot of kids go through high school and do a great job and just do ordinary things, but she has done extra her entire life, and especially throughout high school, and that's just what makes her extraordinary for the real kids.